Hello, Stamper. Welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stamping Up at Frenchiestamps.com. Today I'm going to share this cute little hat or bonnet, whatever you want to call it. This is a card that Susan Malloy did for a team challenge. I challenged them with paper. This was the Ink Botanical. Yeah, no H in there. And this is the card that she done. And see, it opens sideways a bit. I absolutely love it. You can do it, mine are up, straight up, but you can do it sideways. I think this one we're going to do it sideways a little bit just because I love the way that when you pop it up open. So let's get started. We're using the Deckled circle die. For the card itself, we're using number 4. When I start counting, I start left to right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the inside's going to be 5. Now for the pom-pom, I tried the smaller one. I preferred the next one, so it's the second of the small one, okay? So for the paper, earth tone element, I love the look of them all. Like this is this one. I feel it looked like fabric or knitting. That was one, and this is another one. So that's what I decided to do. This time we're going to use this side though. And we're going to glue this before we're going to die cut. So this way it's all equally. One thing that I want to point out, it's going to be a little bit heavy to cut because we got the first layer, the card base itself, and then the designer series paper. So I'm cutting this at 4 by 5.5. Why 4? Well, my card base it's 4 1/4. Well, 4 you're going to get 6 piece in a 12 by 12, so you're going to save quite a bit, and the bottom going to get removed, so it don't matter. I'm going excuse me, right at the top. Now let me bring my die cut machine here. And this is what it's very important because we cut all those layers. You get platform number 1, platform number 2, a clear plate. Then we're going to place this, and this is number 4. Okay, we count. And then I'm going to go, never mind the bottom, concentrate at the top, and I'm going that I barely see through there. So you don't want to cut through all the layers there because you want to keep it together. So see, just a little bit, so that part won't get cut. Now we're going to take another clear plate. Let me pull it this way here. Whoops. Like this. Here we go. Now you want to make sure that you get that gap there, and we're going to roll on. Engage it and then roll. Now we're going to go back and forth 3 times. And I'm going to be honest, even if it don't cut all the way through, because it's the Deckled die we're using, it look kind of knitting, I would say, on the side, right? We can really just pull it apart or use our scissors to finish cutting it. Now let me remove this. And 3 times usually cut it. So you see, I still have some that it's not cut. So I just, well, this one, it's not bad at all, really. So what I'm going to do, you can always open it up and do it back. And I prefer just to see it's pretty much, and it's just wiggle a little bit because it's Deckled, so it don't matter. Out of the 3, I got 1 that cut all the way, and then 2 that was not quite finished. But because it's the Deckled, I think it looked pretty good. Now, this for like the brim and the pom-pom, I die cut the pom-pom. I emboss it. This is the online exclusive, the basic embossing folder. I love this chicker or I don't know what to call it. It looked like fabric. You want to stamp it first. I just realized just before going shooting the video, I reversed them, but I think they still look good. So this is Misty Moonlight and this is Pebble Path. Now this is longer. It's about 5.5 by 1. I will have all measurement. And the reason why I want it longer, I think it's easier to go longer than shorter. But first we need to cut this, the card base at 3.5. So the top here, you're going to bring this at 3.5 and cut this. Voila. So now we get more the shape of our head here. From here, here it is. I'm going to put my glue here. Put about 2 rows. And then I'm going to put a bit in the back also. You're going to bring this at the edge. It's going to pass on each side, but I find that a lot easier to do it this way. Then cut it and try to match it. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and just wiggle, wiggle. You could always take a piece of cardstock and cut it with your dies, but then if you're not at the same width, it makes it a bit more difficult. Now for the inside, again, I use a quarter sheet, so that's why my circle is larger. I just cut, let me show you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this, and I just cut it, and I'm not worrying about, see, I'm not worrying about the bottom because it's going to get through. Okay, drop stuff on the floor. Now we're going to glue this inside, and this one, like I said, it's number 4, but this one I had used number 3, and I like number 4 better. So I go just do a nice circle there. And you can take your paper trimmer, or you can go from the back and cut with your scissors. Voila. So this would be a great card for my birthday, during winter, or it could be many different occasions during the winter, or just a pick-me-up sent to your friends during the winter season. See, this one was the smaller one. It's more width that it's show, and this one it's more tight. So I like this a lot. Now for the pom-pom, I'm just using glue dots. I'm going to put 2 glue dots. And now you're going to need an envelope for this step. And you're going to understand why. Because you don't want to smack this just there. What's going to happen if you smack it just there? I get something that's not jiving here. Oh, I got my white. See, it's a little bit... see in the back, I was like, wait a minute, I see that in the front. Here we go. And the reason why you don't want to take your pom-pom and just smack it, let's say I would put it there, I won't press it R. See, now it won't fit in your envelope. It's longer than your envelope. So put that on your envelope, and then put your pom-pom that don't pass your envelope. So then it's going to fit in a regular envelope. No need of special envelope. So that is it, my friend. I will have all supplies that I use and the measurement on my blog, but here it is. Susan did a smaller size, see? But it's no wrong or right. You decide the size you want. I use the number 4 and 5 inside, and Susan used number 5. If I 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is, yeah. So Susan used number 5 to do her head, but it's no right and wrong. And I forgot to put mine sideways. To put sideways, I would add to cut it a little bit sideways like this. So instead of cutting straight, like I did, I don't know where my, I would have to tilt it a little bit on my, where did I put, so I could, okay, let me show you on the, so instead of going right here at 3.5, I would have went just a little bit sideways. So that would have bring this sideways, okay? That's it. So that is it, my friend, on how to do this lovely, we're going to call it the winter greeting hat, right? That is it, Susan. Thank you so much for inspiring me. By the way, Susan, it's Silver Lady Stamping. Thank you and have a lovely day, everyone. Bye-bye for now.